someone was looking for you, but anyway. No, man. Okay, well, I think that's a good discussion. Let's get into the 17. I think it's good to talk about this, and then we'll maybe talk about ladder position. I want to kind of get into something about that. Let's just go through outside backs. Back five. I know the backs 1 to 7. Ash, who have you got as your starting 1 to 7 like throughout the season? Or if everyone's healthy, you're running with these guys.
Yep, I'm slightly controversial, I guess, in the center position because I do see a lot of people have a lot of different looks there. But at the moment, so obviously Chauncey's got to be our fullback. He was incredible last year for us and also for the Kiwis in Pacific Championship. I don't think I'm losing that spot unless, later around injuries and that we got players to cover there. But Chauncey, Dallin for sure. On the other side, Marcelo Montoya. In the centres, I'm going Roger on my right side because I believe that he played all his best footy on the right-hand side. He's got a beautiful left foot step that creates space on the outside, so it wouldn't be him going back and towards the inside and sliding defense. Got a beautiful left-hand fend, carries the ball on the right hand, which is very suited to a right-hand player. He can switch either way, which is he's very versatile. I could see him play on the left as well if you do want to push in Rocco Berry, because Berry has never, from what I've seen, played on that left-hand side. And I believe that really will ruin that connection there. If they were going to try and switch them around and all that, there's two different looks from last year. We've got to have something very similar. Pompey played every minute for us last year. He was incredible other than the sin bin or whatever in the Broncos game and that, but he was incredible for us at that. So I got him on my left side because he's a predominant left-hand player as well. He's got the right-hand fend as well. He jigs on the outside so well. Reminds me of Peter Hiku, but on the opposite side, if that makes sense. I think he gets a lot of stick, but I just think there's no better ability than availability. So he's just there all the time and that. And Berry, I think Berry's got the higher potential out of the two, which really hurts. But we got RTS back, and I feel that we got to try and find him in there. And I think Berry can definitely find himself coming through if we do want to play him on that left-hand side and that. But at the moment, Berry, RTS, and then my 6 and 7, I'm going Sean Johnson and Metz because I believe that Luke Metcalf needs a little bit more time to learn in that 6 role as well, and I want to put him in first grade and really get a combination with Jackson Ford as much as he can because he is our future. I feel sorry for Tomato Martin because I do agree with Anton for everything he said before. I feel like he did get a lot of stick towards the end of last season. And I did feel to start the season, he was incredible for us. And people do forget how slick he was on that outside set there. But I want to see that youthfulness for our squad, the speed. I just thinking when we have the ruck going with Wade Egan speeding up the ruck and that, having Metz there with support play and having RTS there as well. I think just speed is just always an amazing ability to have. So that's my 1 to 7 at the moment. Chance at 1. Dallin at 2, Adam Pompey at 3, RTS at 4, Marcelo Montoya at 5, Luke Metcalf at 6, and SJ at 7. My man SJ.
Okay, man. Yeah, sweet. Oh, be interested to see Anton's. Man. Who have you got 1 to 7?
I'd be interested to see it too if I'd written it down. I'm going from the dome. I actually think so. There's a number of things for me. So first one is obviously, who's your 6, and what side does Roger play on?
Yeah.
So, I'm with you, bro. I think Roger will play on the right. Yeah. I think, yes, he's played a lot of his footy there. He was there on the wing for the Roosters, and he's the kind of guy that can release Watene Zelezniak the best. Yeah. I think a quick on the outside, that little sort of in and away off the left foot. And an early ball to Dallin. I think that'll be the go. And I think the more that we can get Roger and Sean working together, the closer the closer that we can put them. Because the other thing is too, he can be and a little inside ball from Sean as well, and he can come up through the middle. I could see that happening a lot. And so I want him, Roger, and Chance working as closely together as they can. And Wade, that little sort of it's not even a triangle; it's more like a diamond, working together.
Just quickly on that, Anton. Just quickly on that too, just for the chat and everyone, if they want to see a sort of look of RTS on that right side as well, when Reece came to us and we were trying to run him through, there was a Tigers game I do remember. We actually played Ewan Aiken a lot on that wing, and RTS did play a little bit of that centre look as well. If you go look at the highlights and stuff, there was a couple of moments there he was popping up in that sort of position. So it gives you a really good look of that that skip that he has, that left foot step, just creates so much space. We saw it with the Roosters and stuff. I think it'd be absolutely amazing on that side. Just sorry to stop you there, my bro, but I think anyone in the comment section and that, go check out the Tigers game. I think 2021, 2022, 2021. Look it up. It's amazing to see Roger play in that position. You kind of get a good look of what he would look like, because I can't really see him on that left-hand side. I could see him doing work there, but I've just always seen him on that right side and envisioned that way. But continue on, my brother.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree, bro. So if he's taking that right spot and he's going to be working with Sean on there, unfortunately for me, that's a no for Berry. Yeah. I'm not going to move him to the left. I just think that like he's taken so long just to learn his role on that right side there, like to move him to the left when we've got a really capable left side center already set up in an established structure there. I don't think Webby will want to throw that right out. I think, we're already going to be maybe moving Murata to the middle. We've got Capewell coming in. There's a bit of change there. He might not want to throw the complete backline structure out. So I actually think the left side will be Pompey and Marcelo on that left side. With Ford. So my 6 is Tamaita Martin, and I reckon in the beginning of the season, especially, it's going to be about defence. We want to start really strong in terms of not letting anybody beat us. Webby was very strong about what he thought the difference was between us and the top 2 teams. Yeah, it was their defence. Obviously the most defensively sound side usually wins the comp. So. Yeah. If you've got that mindset going in, I think, you've got Sean as your major attacking weapon. We've got Strike through that back line now. So I don't think your 6 needs to be the guy to break the game open. Metcalf can do that, but he can also, in the back end of last year, a lot of points were scored down his channel. Yeah. And it wasn't just his fault, obviously. Ford was defending out there. Anton Posa loves a little shirt grab sometimes. Yeah. But, I think with Pompey as well, he might be our goal kicker too. Remember, like Sean last year with his calves, he basically just gave it to him. He gave him the goal kicking. So I don't know whether that's going to be the case again, but it's good to have another goal kicker in the team if something like that happens. Yep. So that's kind of my 1 to 7. So, and obviously Chance. I didn't say that. I didn't think I needed to. But yeah. So that's my team. I've got Roger and Watene Lesniak on the right. Is that looking like left in your camera? No, it's right. And then on the other side, Adam Pompey and Marcelo Montoya on that side, which is, and I think your understudies for those 2 positions are right and left side players, which is important. So if you've got someone come in, you've got Ali Tawa, I think will come in because Webby does a really good next man up. So if Chance goes down, it won't be shifting Roger or anything like that. I think they'll go for Tuapiki. I think they'll bring him in. Yeah, they will. We saw it last year. They didn't move Watene Lesniak in. They were like, nah, we got next man up thing. And I think they'll do the same thing. They've got Rocco ready to go on the right and Ali ready to go on the left. And Ed Cossey is just like he's just a maniac ready to go on either side. Yeah, I think he's incredible. He's such a beast, man. I can't wait to see him again.
Yeah, no. Okay, just quickly interrupt you guys. Hey, guys, sorry. The Instagram